Hey guys, today I'm doing this look for you, and for this look I actually took inspiration from one of my favorite women in the media of the moment, Amy Schumer. I think she is absolutely awesome, but I also think that her hair and makeup always look amazing. And I saw some pictures of her at the Sydney premiere of her new movie Trainwreck, and I thought she looked absolutely stunning. So this is the look that I'm going to be recreating. So it's just like a really bronzy, very wearable, just a nice kind of bronzy glam smoky eye. And the more observant among you will notice that I'm not in my usual filming surrounds. I'm actually like 3 foot over from my usual surrounds, but we're in the process of moving at the moment. So everything is just up in a heap. All of the pictures are off the wall. So I just kind of moved over a little bit. So today is actually the last time I'm ever going to film in this apartment, and I'm really happy about that because I just do not have enough space, and I'll have lots more space in the next place. So yeah, my background is probably going to be changing quite a bit while I figure out my new setup. Anyway, if you want to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. First things first, I'm going to prep my skin, and today I'm using my MAC Prep and Prime Skin Base, which is one of my kind of fallback primers. It's a silicone based gel primer that sits well under silicone based foundations. And today for my foundation, I'm going to use the Max Factor FACEFINITY, which as far as I can tell is absolutely exactly the same as the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. So if you can't get CoverGirl in your country or Max Factor, they seem to be quite interchangeable. And I'm just popping that all over my skin with my ZOEVA buffing brush. This is a really big dense brush and pops on the foundation really quickly if you're in a rush. Next I'm going to go straight into the eyes, and first I'm taking my eyeshadow primer. This is the BALM's Put a Lid on It. Really like this primer. I'm popping it all over my lid, under my eyes and through my eyebrows. Just gonna take a second to fill in the brows before I continue with the eyes, and first of all I'm just using a spoolie just to brush all of the hairs upwards. Next I'm taking my K Palette brow marker, and this thing has got really fine hairs at the tip of it, so it's almost like a calligraphy brush, and you can use it to draw in little fine eyebrow hair, so you can be very detailed and precise, and it gives a really natural effect. Like, it literally just looks like you have more hair in your eyebrows. And I'm just following that up with a little bit of MAC's Omega eyeshadow, just in areas that I want a little bit more definition, so mostly on that outside kind of tail half of the brow. And then I'm going to set everything in place with the Anastasia clear brow gel, again just combing all of the hairs upwards. And you can see the difference. My brows don't look unnatural, but they're definitely a lot more defined and a bit bushier. Back to the eyes, I'm going to take my Urban Decay. This is a dual eyeliner pencil that I have from them that I got with, I think it was the original Naked palette. So it's got a brown eyeliner in on one side and then a black on the other. So I'm lining my bottom waterline with the brown side and then my top waterline with the black side. Of course, any black or brown eye pencil will do. And then I'm taking one of the new Sigma E32 brushes. This is part of the new synthetic line that Sigma have out, and the bristles, oh my goodness, the bristles are so soft. Absolutely gorgeous brush, and I'm just using that to smudge out that lower lash line a little bit. And then I'm taking that black eye pencil again and lining along the roots of my lashes on the top half of my eye, and I'm just thickening it into a bit of a wedge shape on the outside corner. And then taking that same Sigma brush, I'm just smudging that color out. This particular formula of pencil is a lot softer than the usual Urban Decay eyeliner pencils. This is, they say it's a 24/7 liner, but it's not quite the same as the individual ones. Blended it quite far, so I had to reapply a little bit more right at the roots of the lashes just to get it to be more intense. Next I'm taking a MAC eyeshadow. This is Tempting, and it's a gorgeous metallic kind of bronzy golden colour, lovely and warm, and I'm packing that over the area that already has the black eyeliner on it. So I'm just following that shape, and then I'm taking a Sigma E35 brush, which is another one of the new brushes in the range, again super soft, and just using that to blend that Tempting eyeshadow out and just soften it a little bit. And the next step is something that I probably actually should have done before I started the eyeshadow. I'm just taking a little bit of concealer. This is my NARS Creamy Concealer, and just popping that right underneath the eyebrow and on the very inside corner of the eye. I have a lot of kind of blue and purple tones in there that can make it look like I've been punched in the eye when I do a smoky eye, unless I really block that out. And then I'm taking a little bit of BLANC type eyeshadow by MAC, which is just a flesh, creamy kind of flesh color, and setting that concealer, and it just makes the whole look a lot cleaner, and I look less kind of like death basically. I'm taking some of that Tempting eyeshadow, that's the first eyeshadow we used, on the fluffier brush, and just using using that to kind of smoke out the very outside corner and drag the colour out into a more feline shape out there. And moving on to the lower lash line, I'm taking a different colour. This is Satin Taupe by MAC, so this is a little bit cooler to the colour that we used on the lid. I may have been overthinking this slightly, but the picture that I was working from of Amy Schumer, it looked like the colour on her lower lash line was a little bit cooler, and I can kind of understand why they would do that actually, because you can see the red tone in that eyeliner that I've used on my waterline does kind of make me look a little bit tired, so using that more cool toned eyeshadow over it just helps to kind of neutralize that red tone and make the eye look a little bit more wearable. Back to the top lid again, I'm taking that eyeliner once more and relining right along my lashes, and then taking a Sigma blending tapered blending brush. This is really pointy and soft, and just slightly smudging that pencil in, so not kind of blowing it out as much as we did before, but just softening the black in a bit. Next I took a little bit of Soft Brown by MAC, which is a great crease or gradient colour. It's lovely and warm if you want to add that warmth to your eyeshadow, and I took most of the product off the brush, and then I'm just using that to very gently kind of smoke out or blow out that colour, especially in the outside corner of the eye, and just it'll add a bit of warmth and kind of make the colours blend out a little bit smoother. Next for the eyes, oh my god, I did not realise how many eyeshadows I used in this look. Sorry about that, guys. This is Retrospec by MAC. So this is a lovely kind of frosty golden colour, and I'm using that pretty much all on the inside corner, inner half of the eye. And then finally for the eyeshadows, I promise this is the last one, I'm using one of the Max Factor Excess Shimmer Cream eyeshadows, taking most of the product off on the back of my hand first, and I'm just placing that right around the very inside corner on the upper and lower part of my eye, just as a kind of a cool white shimmery highlight in there. Back to the skin, first of all I'm going to go back into my NARS Creamy Concealer, and I'm going to pop that under my eyes as my concealer under my eyes, obviously. Also going to bring it on my chin because I do get a bit of redness on my chin, around my nose, again I get red there, and also right between my eyebrows. And then I'm taking another Sigma brush. I just got these brushes, so that's why I wanted to use them in this tutorial. This is possibly a new favorite brush. It's their Soft Blend Concealer. So again, it's synthetic, and it kind of reminds me of the Inglot 4SS brush, but it's a little bit stiffer, kind of a little bit more dense. So it works really well to blend out the concealer, and with the synthetic bristles, it doesn't absorb all the product. And I think I'm going to find a lot of uses for this brush. So I'm taking a little bit of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish on that same Sigma brush, and I'm setting the concealer first. So I'm setting kind of the more precise areas of the face, like around the nose, under my eyes, my chin, and then I am taking the Sigma Tapered Face Brush, which is a very close dupe for my beloved MAC 138 brush. It's that same fluffy tapered powder brush, and it's again super duper soft. I'm also using that same brush for my bronzer. Today I'm using the Hourglass Luminous Bronze. I feel like I haven't used bronzer in quite a few tutorials. I just wanted to add a little bit of a warm glow to my skin, and I'm just popping that kind of around my hairline on my forehead and under my cheekbones, and a little bit under my chin, just to recede the double chin a little bit. For the colour on my cheeks, I'm using MAC's Warm Soul Blush, which is a great colour option for more kind of intense eye looks like this, because it's not too strong of a colour. It's kind of like a rose bronze colour, and I'm applying that again with that really soft powder brush, so I don't get too much product on there, and I'm applying it quite high on the cheekbones to give almost like a sun-kissed effect to my skin. For my skin highlight, I'm taking another MAC eyeshadow actually. This is Shroom by MAC, and it's a lovely, very pearly ivory colour. And using that smaller Sigma brush, I'm popping that where you would usually put your highlighter. So along the top of my cheekbones, onto my brow bone, tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Back to finish the eyes, I'm going to pop on a little bit of mascara. I'm using the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom Mascara. This is a really gorgeous mascara. I've been reaching for it every day for the past couple of weeks. I really like it. And I'm popping that on my top and bottom lashes. And then I'm going to pop on some false lashes as well. I'm using the Ardell Wispies, and I'm going to snip them in half because I don't want them to be too dramatic. So I'm going to use the inner half of the lash on the outside corner of my eye, if that makes sense. I want that tapered inside corner to kind of blend with my natural lashes a little bit better. So I'm just getting a little bit of a kind of feline flicky shape to the eye with this placement. And then finally for the lips, I'm first going to line them with MAC's WHIRL lip pencil. and line all over, and I'm also going to fill the lip color in a little bit with that pencil too. And then finally, I'm using this CoverGirl gloss that I cannot for the life of me remember the name of, but I'll have it on the screen. It's a lovely kind of cooler pink tone. Again, this is just kind of following the same color that Amy was wearing in her look, but you could definitely do a more nude color if you preferred. And that's the finished look. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you give it a go yourself, and if you do, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I really love when you guys tag me. I feel like I need to start regramming that a little bit more actually. So if you tag me in this look, I will regram it. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I make videos every Monday and Friday, and I love when you subscribe, and it means you'll never miss another one of my tutorials again. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're having an amazing day, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.